What's up guys, it's your boy PSGINT here, back with another video, and this video, it's an important one. We're gonna discuss how Christophe Galtier, the new manager at Paris Saint-Germain, still hasn't been announced, but according to all reports, he's done and sealed. And just let's take a look at how he will line up with PSG and a bit talk about Galtier as manager. Galtier has previously managed Saint-Étienne and Lille, and was currently last season at Nice. This was his stats at Nice. His formation that I used the most was 4-4-2, two blocks, points per game 1.84, 24 wins, 7 draws, and 12 losses. And we have to remember that this was his first season at Nice, and Nice are a team that have high ambitions but still are progressing as a team, using a lot of youngsters and still having it very hard to keep their best players. And it was the same for him at Lille and Saint-Étienne. But at Paris Saint-Germain, he will have the best players in the world at his disposal, and they won't be leaving anytime soon. So that's a huge difference for Christophe Galtier. But according to most reports, Campos and Galtier want to set up in a 3-5-2 formation. They think that the Paris Saint-Germain players fit that system the most. So let's take a look at it. So this is how Paris Saint-Germain will probably start next season. We have Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos, and Kimpembe, three at the back. Kimi, Nunmej as the wingbacks, Verratti and probably Vitinha. You may see Paredes in the beginning of the season, with Vitinha only being a new signing. In the midfield, Neymar as the number 10, and Mbappe and Messi up top. So let's talk about the full team. I think that this suits Donnarumma better. We have seen that he has a lot of problems with the ball at his feet, but if he has three center-backs in front of him, it will be nearly impossible to press all of the center-backs and the goalkeeper at the same time. So he doesn't have to be that stressful in those positions, but I still think that Donnarumma needs to fix a lot with the ball at his feet. Then the three center-backs, Ramos, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, that looks incredible, and that would be a very good center-back partnership. Kimpembe, we all know his best season came under Tuchel as that left center-back, where he can take more risks with Ramos and Marquinhos still behind him, can be a bit more aggressive and maybe push to the side a bit more if Nunmej wants to push up. Whilst Ramos will be there with his experience, with his captaincy, leading that back line, looking for it and closing every hole and gaps. Sergio Ramos as well is a very aggressive defender who pushes up, so that's very nice to see. Him having amazing passing as well helps the team a lot to switch sides and so on. And Marquinhos in that central role, he can dictate the game, he can help out with him having a lot of great passes as well, and he can push up during attacks and certain sequences during games as that CDM to center back as Tuchel used him. So I think that this suits all of the center backs very well. Taking a look at the wing backs, which is one of the most interesting and exciting stuff for Paris Saint-Germain next season, we will see Nunmej and Hakimi operating as wing backs instead of left back or right back, and that will suit Hakimi much more. We saw him last season. He was good, but he wasn't Inter or Dortmund good, because Hakimi, he's okay at defending, maybe even good, but his real prowess comes when he attacks down that flank, and we saw that with Inter picking up a lot of goals and assists, and his relationship with Lukaku, which is amazing. So we want that Hakimi back at Paris Saint-Germain. So him having that freedom to go up will help PSG a lot, and him and Nunez going on the flanks will mean that Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe can all be more centrally, which helps the team a lot. Talking about Nunez, he had a very impressive first season, very young, his second starting football season, and I think that he even talked about it. We played a fourth back mostly under Pochettino, and Nunez was previously a wing back, playing even sometimes as left winger for Sporting or Portugal. So we saw him how he improved his defensive capabilities last season from the first game until the last, and this season we will see him improving attacking wise, but him being very good defensive, that will he has learned a lot from last season, and I think he will just pick up that from last season. Whilst in the midfield, I think a pivot of Vitinha and Verratti, very good. They are both very energetic, run a lot, can be in the defensive half, can be in the offensive half, can make crucial passes, and maybe even create a good link up between each other. I mean, we still haven't seen Vitinha play for Paris Saint-Germain, but I think that this will suit Verratti a lot. He needs that partner in crime and has finally gotten that. I mean, ever since Thiago Motta left and even maybe Blaise Matuidi, Verratti has not gotten a confirmed midfield partner. So Vitinha would help a lot. And as I said, they can progress the ball much more forward, so Messi and Neymar don't have to drop back. According to most reports, Neymar Jr. is the player that Galtier wants to play in that number 10, and having a striker duo of Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe. And I think that this is the best, because Messi is better than Neymar as a centre forward, and I think that Neymar is better as a 10 than Lionel Messi. Some reports in the beginning of the transfer, all of this, it said that Messi was going to be the 10, but we shall see this season who is going to be the 10. I think that Neymar, that suits him well, and I think that he's even better than Messi as a number 10. And Messi, as long as he finishes maybe his chances better this season, that position can work out very well for him. And as I said, with the wing backs being able to push up down the wings, the Messi and Neymar will be more centrally closer to the threat, the box, the goal, which would be very good and very nice to see. And as I said, Verratti and Vitinha, them moving the ball and progressing the ball upwards the field, means that Messi and Neymar can yet again be closer to the goal. And I mean, Kylian Mbappe, we don't have to talk that much about. We know how great he is, and what formation you play him in, it doesn't matter. Mbappe is always going to be Mbappe, and I think here, with him having Messi and Neymar closer to him, will just help him even more. I mean, we know how easy it is for Messi and Neymar to make just one pass, and Mbappe runs to it and scores. But I think that this will fit him a lot, and we will see more of the Nunes Kylian Mbappe link up next season. And if we're going to talk about signings, as I said, I already put Vitinha in the starting 11. Maybe you shall see Paredes a bit more. But one other signing that could add something to this Paris Saint-Germain lineup is Skriniar, who we have been linked with a 65 million bid to Inter Milan with bonuses. I mean, he would suit that backline very much. Plays in a 3 at the back at Inter, that left side, has been doing that for 3 years and being exceptional, being the best centre back in Serie A this season and over the previous season, him alongside Romero. But I think that signing that Skriniar would help the team a lot. Kimpembe hasn't been at his best and very inconsistent and has issues in his game, while Skriniar is good with the ball, good with the head, strong, physical, not the fastest, but he is smart, so he knows where to stand, so people don't abuse him with pace. But I think that this lineup looks amazing, and this is what we will probably see under Galtier. But let me know in the comments down below any changes, what you think. But this is the most probable if you listen to most of the reports, and yeah, that this is the most logical and probable lineup from Christophe Galtier. Let me know what you think about the formation, the lineup. What would you change? Maybe Messi as the 10, who knows, we will see. And maybe even the Scamacca, who have been linked with as a striker. But other than that, make sure to like this video, share it with other Paris Saint-Germain fans so they get to know how we will play next season. And apart from that, make sure to subscribe to the best PSG YouTube channel in the world. Hit that thumbs up and have a nice day. Allez, allez, allez PSG.